Yo! Yo, we're peaking. Let's turn it down. Are we in auto? We're in auto, I think, anyway. What? What are the settings? Enabled down mixing. Okay, whatever that is. I have to like mess around with this for a while to figure out more. This looks pretty good though. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3. Cool. Okay. I mean, I turned up the bitrate. I mean, I think I can even go higher. Should I? I mean, full 10,000 is what I did for Bella Canvas in the theater. What? Well, for this, we're just popping 10. This was the maximum for the Gilder Fluke. Holy sh! We're just popping the maximum for the Gilder Fluke over the internet right now on my cell phone. Come on, this shit's crazy. Okay. Alright, it's on now. It's keyboard. Got my backpack. How do I get this thing on? Alright, like this. I gotta switch hands. I gotta put the cable back in. I need a monopod that switches to a tripod. I had one for Yosemite, but now I don't have one right now. You either have something, you give something away, or you lose it, or it gets stolen. So that happens. Okay. Make progress. This is long cable. Right. Alright. If I well, the camera's overheating. That's something I didn't really throw up. So both of these are on my right side, but I have this on my left. Let's try this. Play a little game of this is gonna be a tricky one. This is a tricky one, Morgan. Whoa, we're calibrating. Alright, I think we are ready. Okay, I am left-hand mousing and right-hand cameraing. Okay, this is sick. I gotta get the dog now. Buddha, you ready? You ready, Boo Bear? Ready? Let's go. Wait, 1, 2. Okay. Woo! I'm just gonna put this down for a second. Oh, please don't do that. I hope I didn't lose the freaking gimbal in there. Oh, yep, lost the gimbal. Okay, yeah, I know, gimbal. Gimbal, I know you're unhappy. I killed the gimbal. I didn't kill it, it's when you have two prosumer things together, it doesn't make it any easier. I gotta get in the shade for this camera. Jesus. What's the battery also? Alright, we're fine on the battery. So okay. I think I almost tripped over my backpack. We're going to try another calibration where it's not on the ground. I'm just holding it. Okay, I think this feels pretty good. Okay. Backpack time. This is a thing. I mean, I'm looking through my glasses here. Can you see me? Oh my god, I'm looking at myself. This is weird. I can see myself. This is amazing. I don't know how to focus. I'm focused on the building. Am I just too far close? Can I use this as like a selfie stick? Okay, let's focus. Alright, what are we here for? We're here to talk about Santa Monica Airport. Here we are at Glorville Park. Alright. This is a little too high. May I make it lower? It's creating a resonance in the... Okay. So, here is Glorville Park. Alright, this is a first time for this, so you gotta bear with me. I'm gonna make this smaller. I gotta slow this thing down. Santa Monica squirrels. Okay. Alright, we are centered. Alright, let me center myself. This is what I'm looking at. Are we level? Yeah, kind of. Is this level? Okay. And that just happened. Okay, let's get a wide shot of this thing. Dude, we seriously are not level. Are we? No. Okay. keep modifying the settings with my thumb. I thought to lock the screen. Let's try it again. That's up. Up. That's down. I mean, these cars aren't quiet. That truck isn't quiet. The tire noise. I mean, are we restricting the noise of the tires to a minimum noise per speed? No. And here we go. Alright, I'm gonna read this to you. Here at 2716 Ocean Park Blvd, the proposed project consists of an 8-story mixed-use building, including 456... Sorry, the bus is really loud. It's hard to record audio here on the street, it's so loud. Holding. I mean, I can barely hold a conversation here with the traffic. Yeah, I'm pushing buttons here. Okay, technically I'm not. I haven't pressed a button for a little bit because I'm still streaming. Okay, cool. Okay, let's focus. The proposed project consists of an 8-story mixed-use building, including 456 residential units. So let's say that's how many per unit? Let's say 2 people per unit, or let's say there's a family. So I mean, 8 stories. Right now this building is what? How many floors? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So we're gonna more than double the building here. Okay, cool. We're gonna add how many people? A lot of people living here. Normally this area is for daytime use, so this hasn't been set up for because in daytime use people are here during the day and they're not here at nighttime, versus the opposite would be like the opposite, and downtown dealt with stuff like that, so we can study how they dealt with that. Alright, let's focus again. Focus. 450, so let's say 800, 900, let's say 1,000 people basically. 6,200 square foot of real estate space, which doesn't really sound like a lot considering all the layout. They have a lot of the building over on that side on the bottom floor for only the tenant use. So there's not a whole lot of public. I would say maybe rough estimate from what I saw on the layout was like half of the street area is for public area. Most of the street access is for private, for them to have like their own clubs or whatever stuff. So retail space, 674 parking stalls. So less than 1.5 cars per person. Is that just the minimum that you have to do? I mean, what I learned about earlier is how it's built. The fact that it's going to just be concrete for the first couple floors and then wood up to save money. Okay, the proposed height of the project is 85 feet. 85 feet. Concessions can be found on the website. I mean, food? I mean, a concession stand? I don't think so. I don't think that's what I mean. So we got the address and people, development company, email address, community meeting on January 26th. Okay, and then we got planning people that we can respond to. And then what do we got over here? Notice of demolition. Okay, so this is going forward, baby. Let me just zoom in. Let's zoom in. Yep, we're zooming live streaming here. Okay, so what do we got? Should I read it through my glasses, not looking at it? This is cool. I'm looking the other way on my glasses right now. Notice of pending demolition. Well, it's still only 50. It's basically the same size. You know something? It's smaller. It's smaller. Okay. Notice of pending demolition. Description: public notice is hereby given that the owners of this property intend to demolish. There's the camera. All right, there we go. Intend to demolish this property when? Posting September 29th. Well, you intend to demolish before you do the other date. But okay, contact City of Building, Healthy and Safety. Oh, that's the building in the parking lot that has the broken elevator and the out-of-date parking. The out-of-date elevator, in the building for the Santa Monica Building and Safety Commission is a parking structure. And in the elevator, in that parking structure, has an out-of-date state certificate of elevator safety worthiness. Okay, so let's focus again. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. Can I go in the grass? Is anybody gonna write me a ticket for filming on? All right, I'm gonna break the law here. If somebody wants to write me a ticket for crossing over on public-private property to videotape this, I'm all fair game, but I don't see anybody here. We got SR Watt Company for leasing. All right, let's go for it. We're pushing the boundaries. We're on the grass. We are on private property. They tell us to leave. We gotta leave, Buddha. We got to leave. Those are the rules. All right, let's take a look at this. And that is what's going right over here. No green roof, no plants, no nothing, just the bottom of the barrel, most basic, cheapest construction that'll make it the most profitable. They're saying like $800,000 a unit, but what happens if we spend $1.2 million per unit? What happens if we spend more and we give more, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter, it's whatever, it's already done. I've been working on this whole idea, much bigger idea of connecting it all. I think this area over here, fine, if we're zoning for 8 stories, let's go. Let's show them what that's gonna look like right there. Yeah, let's go. Well, now I'm looking behind me. This is weird. We've crossed over this weird land where I'm looking behind me. I cannot control this. It's so hard. I'm going left? Okay. Just, you are the camera. Steer the camera, not where your body is. It's so hard. Which way am I going? I had to plan my walk before I get hit by a car. These are the stupid buttons. If you press them, you have no idea if it's walk or no walk. It makes the same sound. So you have no idea whether you can walk or not walk. It's like literally... Alright, I think let's go. Let's go. Why isn't it focusing? Let me get all the way across. It's like it's... Wow, this is hard. I can't do that. I can't. That's beyond me. That's beyond my skills. I can't film behind my head right now. Alright. Well, that was way louder than a touch and go. Holy balls. I mean, what are we doing? Do you have microphones around the city? Are you giving noise compliance? On Laguna Seca, we have a microphone. What are you talking about? What are we doing, man? We have people complaining about noise, but they're not showing the ground floor noise of what's average. They just go, oh, that airplane at that time made that noise. Yeah, but what about the motorcycle that just drove by? That was so loud. My right ear is clicking. It's not clicking. I'm not ringing, but it's definitely like, whoop. Jeez. Okay, let's go. I'll go Waymo. Stanley. Stanley. See, this is where we're going. This is what I don't understand. We have a world where we're about to go like fully AI and everything. And in any of the city council meetings, at no city council meeting, any of them has the word machine learning or AI come up. In 4 city council meetings, the word AI and machine learning has not come up once. And you're like, we're talking about freaking streetlights and buttons here, and you're not talking about like tagging and stuff. We have one of the worst buttons in all of California here. That is the worst, one of the worst buttons in all of California. We've got wave ones, we have vibrotactile buttons. This one doesn't even give you a notice whether it's walk or not walk. It doesn't change the beep. Nightmare. You want me to demonstrate? No, I'm going to demonstrate for you. Oh, this one's broken too, so never mind. This one's just completely broken. Oh, we got this one. No, we got it. That's work. See? So we're no walk. Listen to the sound. I have to press kind of hard on this one. It's metal. It doesn't actually move. See, same sound. And it's going to make the exact same sound when it's walking, which is insane. So now I have to sit here and watch this silly light whole time if I want to walk. See? Same sound. It's making the same sound whether it's walk or not walk. Alright, let's focus. Whoa, we are right into the sun right now. Now is not the time for filming this building. Woo! Alright, I need to be here in the morning if I'm gonna do this again. Alright. Can you imagine? Alright, we're just gonna like do a let's go over here. Where do we go? Where's the best place for this? Probably right here. My index finger. I'm yawing with my index finger. Wiki, 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 wiki. Alright. Let me go slow. I can make fine adjustments with this. I can also just rotate the camera a little bit. Oh, a little too much. Now this is interesting. The buds is gone. Woo. camera. You want to focus? Okay. Busy. What color curb is this? It was a color. It was yellow. It was red. Oh wait, hold on. Let's look at this. So is the red on top of the yellow, or is the yellow on top of the red? I think the yellow is on top of the red. So I'm voting was a red zone, then a yellow zone, and then got painted over as a yellow, then red, then gray? Yellow, then red, then gray. Yellow, then red, then gray? Yellow, then red, then gray. But why does it keep changing? I mean, I guess you need parking spaces. We learned that these people get to have a lot of say, and when they talk to people, but they go with people in the city hall that make the things are not the people that were elected, and the staff has to do what the city council says, and that's interesting. This is Vito's, where I had my bar mitzvah party. One of the, this is Vito's, right? Yeah, this is Vito. Seriously, this is Vito, right here. It's an Italian restaurant, it's pretty good. It's been here forever, and I had my bar mitzvah, I think a Friday night dinner here for guests out of state and traveling. Here's Vito's. It's a great restaurant. Come enjoy. I'm curious what's going to end up happening with Vito's in this piece of property, because if you're going to have an 8-story building right there with 500 apartments, all those buildings that are over there that didn't make it are going to be bummed. I mean, what about the salad place over there? The salad place was sweet. Now that's gone. That's only at Water Gardens now. I mean, this liquor store is going to be popping busy. How is this not going to be? This is going to have to get built up eventually, or are they going to keep it small and vintage like this? Kind of reminds me of Mar Vista just down the street in... Interesting. I mean, Interesting.
It works, yeah. I actually built a tool that will take raw and you can literally apply whatever lets into it. But it also
something Harrison and I figured out was because we tested the Lexus 65 versus LS. Basically, like the 65
Okay.
isn't C4.
Okay.
That's what the whole thing about. But then in the there's like video player, like you can just like switch it to C4. So yeah, so like you kind of bypass using that camera is what Harrison realized. So he brought an LF and shoots C4 even though it doesn't have that return. So I thought that was kind of not shoot it, but
What is the plan for parking on the street? It's going to have to go up in price. Are we going to get rid of parking? What about an above ground railway from here to the ocean or from here to the train station?
Red is, they have way too
that's what I think so.
But I think that like the biggest thing that I feel like is misunderstood is like if your camera can shoot to a scene of not all close you can essentially make any of that. Really, the only dimensions you're dealing with then is like how much an experience is centralized, and that's about it. Like there are subtleties of like, well, yeah, maybe the primaries are not like they have some slightly restricted properties, but for the most part, you can make any of those cameras compatible with any workflow and look nearly identical in post. There are some but like, you know, whether or not a camera shoots log C3 or log C4 is quite irrelevant, but like it feels like a lot of the things that we have to better in that, like it truly is just a magnet. There's no like magic sauce to shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like basically if you can shoot the log C anything or any single first poster.
So I mean, I don't know how much audio is coming through with this, but interesting. That was cool. I got to peep over the fence. That was peeping, for sure. I just used a monopod to stick a remote camera and I could see different glasses. That was sick. Alright, let's see if I can get these guys. It's the whole economy. Alright, we should do it while we're here. Well, how do I get this? I can do this, I can do this. Sort of. Not so much. Wow. How to really mess up everyone's day in the car. Wow. hit a tree. I'm like a drone in a tree. I hit a tree with a drone. I hit a tree with a stick. Oh, that was funny. If you fly drones, you know that was funny. Where's our Santa Monica airport hats and gift shop? Leave it. Ready? Let's go. All right, let's see what we got here. Whoa, did we unscrew ourselves from this thing? Alright, we're back straight. This is different. 2800 28th Street. Okay, so let's read this. 2800 28th Street is a proposed mixed-use housing development. The project will place a 115,000 square foot office building with approximately 385 residences.
Excuse me. You know where City Hall is?
Yeah,
Where is it?
downtown.
Where's downtown?
Well, right now you're on 28th Street.
Yeah.
So downtown's on Main Street, which is like 2nd or 3rd Street.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what? And,
So this is 28th, so you got to keep going west.
yeah.
25 streets or something like that.
Okay, so it's on Ocean Park.
No, I would take Ocean Park to Main Street and go right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would take Ocean Park that way,
Yeah.
west,
Yeah.
to Main Street, then go north.
Go north.
Yeah, north. North on Main Street, and then you'll hit City Hall. I'm headed there at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
What are you going there for?
Parking ticket.
You got a parking ticket?
They fucked me. They're trying to get $70 from me.
Why do they want $70 from you?
Because they said that I parked in a sweet street area, and there's no sign there.
Yeah.
There's no sign.
Yeah.
I just took a picture of it.
Yeah. I saw one curb that was yellow, red, and gray.
They're trying to be patriotic or something?
No, the curb right over there was yellow, red, and gray. I'm like, well, how's anybody gonna know what's up?
Right. They're so fun, I tell you. They're not getting away with it.
Yeah, you let them know what's up.
Oh yeah, I'll let them know.
City Hall meetings tomorrow on Tuesday at 5:30.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You got 2 minutes to talk of whatever you want to talk about.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I can't go there now with my parking ticket?
You can. I don't know what they'll say about that. They might send you to the parking division or something else. But if you want to talk to the city council,
No,
they're...
I don't want to talk to them. I want to get rid of this as soon as possible.
Yeah. Have you flown on the JSX yet?
The JSX?
Yeah, the flights from here to Vegas or
No,
Scottsdale or
no.
Sonoma.
No.
Yeah, we have new private flights here from LAX to
Oh, really?
from Santa Monica
Is that who
Airport.
you're with?
No.
No? Okay. Just to give me some information.
Do you like the airport?
I love the airport, except you can't get near it.
I know. Do you think they should keep it open?
Of course.
Of course you say. Why?
Well, because it's convenient.
It's convenient. Imagine they're building all these apartments here.
Yeah.
Imagine if they could get on the airplane and just go to Vegas from here.
That would be terrific.
I mean, that's literally what's about to happen. But if they close the
Really?
airport, then these people don't get to fly.
LAX?
No, so right here, this is
here.
going to go from Santa Monica
Santa Monica Airport.
Santa Monica Airport to Las Vegas, Scottsdale, and Sonoma right now. And then when we get the electric vertical takeoff and landing planes,
Yeah.
Part 105A, they have the new vertiport standards.
Don't hold your breath for that.
105A, they made it.
Vertical.
Well, the Jovi and Archer are working right now.
Okay. Okay, buddy. Have a good day.
You
Thank
too.
you very much.
Have you seen the Stanley go around? Stanley. Google the DARPA Grand Challenge car from 2005 from Stanford.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Stanley.
Oh, okay.
The Stanford team. Then they went to Google and then Waymo. Have you seen the Waymos around?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Stanley from 2005. They won the Army DARPA Grand Challenge.
I thought that was Elon Musk.
No. Elon does Tesla, but Waymo's way better.
Okay.
Yeah, they won the DARPA Grand Challenge 20 years ago.
So I mean that's like a Uber, right? I mean,
It's a self-driving car, yeah.
Yeah, they pick you up and it,
Picks you up and everything. It started 20 years ago in the desert, the DARPA Grand Challenge. You know DARPA? Defense Army Research Project Agency.
why would I know that?
They invented the internet.
Hey, I gotta go, buddy.
All right, they invented the internet, man. Good luck with your ticket.
Thank you.
Remember, go down this street, go west, then north on Main Street.
You got it.
Very good luck, sir. Good luck with your ticket. We'll try and keep the airport open for you. Okay, that was fun. What are we talking about? Well, you stopped to talk to me. You're going to have to talk to me more. All right, let's get back on our documentary. Okay. Okay. So I'm supposed to take this seriously. What the? This guy, he doesn't even know. Does he have any idea that I'm looking at my glasses on the computer? Does he have any? He's just like, what's this dude? Are you with this? Oh man. I mean, look at this thing. What's going on? What's this lady doing? Oh, I need water after this. This is crazy. Alright, let's focus. Alright. So this building right here, project will place will go from 115,000 square feet to 400,000 square feet of residential area, 54,000 community serving retail, 667 parking stalls. This has way more parking than the other one per unit. The residential, but it doesn't say how big the units are and how many bedrooms. The residential plan includes a range of unit types from studios to 3 bedrooms and includes 46 income restricted. 46. What percentage is 46 that made that work? All right. Well, if you're making, why is this too late for park space on these things? Can we stop this? Okay. The residential plan includes range of unit types. The project's height varies from 2 to 8 stories. 85 foot varies from 2 to 8 stories. That's a lie because it's basically just a giant 8-story building. All right, this one's 2,800. This one, design review hearing March 2nd. This is newer than the other one. We have a posting Amber or what? Santa Monica SMBP. All right. So what is hilarious about this right now is that we literally we're at the border of these two buildings, and they both have to put signs. But what you're not understanding is that's this building, and that's this building, and that's cool. You're like, okay, those are two buildings. But then you turn all the way around here, and there are so many more buildings. This goes on and on and on. There are another 10 times as many of these buildings. So the question is, if there's 10 times as many buildings, right? Let's say there's room for, 15 of these. I mean, by my count, I counted that there was room for like 15 when I looked at the satellite map. I only knew about this one. And then I come here today and I'm looking at this one. Okay. Let's focus. Let's get back to this picture. Let's get right on the border. Here we go. Boom. This is the shot. Okay, lay down. Good boy. Let me back up one second. Okay. So between these two apartments, I'm counting 456 residential and 385. So that's like 820. So we have a little over 800 units. Some are 1 and 3, so let's average out at 2. That's 800, that's 1,600 bedrooms in here. 1,600 bedrooms is, let's say, 1,600 people. I mean, we're jumping to some conclusions here. There's going to be some single people. But, wow. That's a lot of people. And the fact that all of this infrastructure for this community is dead because of the no office buildings. And they have 10-year leases. So it's slowly, the 10-year leases are running up from COVID, and they've been waiting for them to burn out. So now the 10-year leases are up. This is what we're about to do. Okay? Or most of the 10-year leases, I guess, would be up. Okay, so that's 1,000. So let's say 500 times 15. That's what? An additional 8,000 people or 10,000 people here or something. And then you want to close this most important transportation hub right here. So you can have 1,000 people living here and then walking to the airport over there. I gotta switch modes for this. I'm gonna zoom back and forth like that. All right, so we have, what I'm trying to say is that okay, we have over here, we're gonna have 500, and then down here we're gonna have a gazillion more, and then the airport's right here.